Hello and welcome to this special edition of Out of the Fog. I'm Karen Hager. As I record this, I'm sitting in my office. It's just you and me right now. And I'm recording on the day of the winter solstice, the longest night of the year. The night when the darkness stretches longer than the light. In our time together today, I want to give you a little status update, let you know what's going on over here, and then share with you a poem that I've shared with my email subscribers for many years, always on this day, called A Blessing for the Longest Night from the wonderful Jan Richardson. But first, an update. Thank you to all of you who have written and let me know that you are holding my family and especially my wife in your loving prayers. Thank you for the healing energy, for your mentions of her, for your cards that you're sending. Thank you. Kathy is doing well on her second line treatment. She's doing immunotherapy for the cancer that she's living with at the moment, and that treatment is going well after a very rough and scary start in October and November. As that was happening, I put this podcast on hold. My intention is to continue the hiatus that we're in with Out of the Fog, to have regular episodes beginning again in February. That may change, and I appreciate you sticking with us. There are tons and tons of archived episodes of Out of the Fog that you can find wherever you get your podcast. Years and years and years of conversations with enlightening guests, really interesting people, if I do say so myself. So that's the status here. As I record this, we are preparing for Christmas. We got the tree up, we got the lights on, and then everyone got too tired, so we weren't able to get the ornaments up until just a couple of days ago. On my list of things to do today is to wrap presents and also to sit in quietness for a little bit, just to be with the Christmas lights, to feel some of the softness that the solstice brings. That extra darkness invites us sometimes to burrow into it, to find some warmth, some space, some quiet, some rest before we come back out into the light. Let me share the blessing for the longest night. This is a poem, a blessing from Jan Richardson, and you can find out more about Jan and her work at janrichardson.com. She also holds the website adventdoor.com, where you'll find offerings and her writings and ways that you can connect with her and her work. janrichardson.com and adventdoor.com. Here's the blessing for the longest night. All throughout these months, as the shadows have lengthened, this blessing has been gathering itself, making ready, preparing for this night. It has practiced walking in the dark, traveling with its eyes closed, feeling its way by memory, by touch, by the pull of the moon, even as it wanes. So believe me when I tell you this blessing will reach you, even if you have not light enough to read it. It will find you, even though you cannot see it coming. You will know the moment of its arriving by your release of the breath you have held so long. A loosening of the clenching in your hands, of the clutch around your heart. A thinning of the darkness that had drawn itself around you. This blessing does not mean to take the night away, but it knows its hidden roads, knows the resting spots along the path, knows what it means to travel in the company of a friend. So when this blessing comes, take its hand, get up, set out on the road you cannot see. This is the night when you can trust that any direction you go, you will be walking toward the dawn. My prayer for you, for all of you, for myself and for my family, for you and all those you love, during this sacred liminal time. May you, with courage and confidence, set out on the road you cannot see. May you find those resting places. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and keep walking with the light. Thank you for listening today. You can always find out more about me and what I'm up to, book a session, find out about upcoming classes at KarenHager.com. If you want to email me directly, I love that. My email is Karen@KarenHager.com. Together we are spreading a little more light in the world, and a little more light is always a good thing. Until next time, I'm wishing you peace.